Lane number 5 will be the 37 across St-Vincent and up on the outside. St-Felicien Boyer, as we are about 11 seconds from the start. Everybody coming through the line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. It is going to be a clean start. Carson Kennedy will lead him down in lane number 1. Look at Sebastian LeDuc in the 100. He's going to fly down here as he hits the extra spin and turn number 1 here on lap number 1 of 5. Sebastian LeDuc is absolutely flying the Sans lead, but watch the inside lane, and Carson Kennedy, she hooks that buoy line as they go through turn number 1. Stuck in the white water is Michael Tremblay in the CS5, but Carson Kennedy is going to lead him off the exit pit of turn number 1 here on lap number 1 of 5. But look at the 100, and Sebastian LeDuc got one down. Jim Benson has lost the cowling or something here at the exit spin of turn number 1, but it's a battle for the lead as Carson Kennedy on the inside in the CS25, the Hate Cancer Racing, running for cancer research, sponsored by EMS. On her outside hit the 100, the Sans Limit. Oh, and Carson's hooked it in turn number 2. Carson Kennedy has hooked the 25, and she's dead in the water. We'll see if she can get it fired back up and pick up that buoy. But you saw a wall of white water fly up as Carson hooked it into the exit pit of turn number 2 here on lap number 1. She's got the cowling up. That's a good sign that she's okay, but that's going to open up the lead to the 100 of Sebastian LeDuc. On his outside hit, Michael Tremblay in the CS5. But so far, Sebastian LeDuc's going to hold the buoy line. He can move over into lane number 1 now that they have completed the lap, but he is holding way out wide here on these tight pins here at the $1,000 Regatta. So Sebastian LeDuc is your leader by about a full rooster tail. Over top of the 5 of Michael Tremblay, back in 3rd position, the 37. We're down to 3 boats. We were supposed to start with 7, and we've had mechanical issues with Jim Benson and Carson Kennedy hooking the 25. Hope Carson's all right. That was a tough hit down into turn number 2. I see her moving around inside the cockpit. So that's a good sign that she's okay. But we're still battling out for first place right now, the 100 of Sebastian LeDuc is your leader. He's opened up by a full rooster tail and a half now. He'll come around and complete lap number 2. It'll be 2 down and 3 to go. 2.5 liter stock class. Here on the race course, our first heat of the day at $1,000 Regatta. But look at Tremblay. He's making up a lot of ground. He's inside of 1 rooster tail right now. Oh, the 100 is flying as they come down here into turn number 1. So LeDuc is your leader, but Tremblay is trying to scrub off speed. If you look real closely, he tries to follow the white water on the outside and not get into the rooster tail, but be as close as possible as they go down the stretch. And he might have the horsepower advantage as he'll try to battle back up on the outside. But Sebastian LeDuc is still your leader by about a half a rooster tail right now. But Tremblay is making up a lot of ground as they go down into the entrance pit of turn number 2 here on lap number 3. Long straightaways here, Mike, on this race course. Real long straightaways and real tight turns. So LeDuc will come off the exit pit at turn number 2 with about a half a rooster tail lead. Tremblay making up ground on the outside. We'll see if he can get deck to deck now. Now they are side by side as they come across the start finish line. LeDuc on the inside, Tremblay on the outside. The 100 and the 5. 100 on the inside and the 5 on the outside. They're going to hit the entrance pin together here at turn number 1 right in front of us here at the spectators. So LeDuc will hold the advantage, but like I said, you can see Tremblay just holding that white water line as they go through the turn together. We'll see if Tremblay has the advantage as they come off the exit pin. Right now, LeDuc has got it, but Tremblay is right there on his outside hip. Great first heat of the day. 2 of them going side by side down the backstretch here on lap number 4. Carlos A. Vincent. Oh, and LeDuc is really light in the 100. My Lord, he had that boat out of the water as they hit the entrance pit at turn number 2 here on lap number 4. They are side by side still. 2 of them look like 1. They go through the apex, and Tremblay hits a hole. My Lord! Michael Tremblay hit a hole and spun it out. That opens the door again for LeDuc. So now Sebastian LeDuc has it going all his way. He gets the white flag. One more circuit around, but it is really rough when these guys get into the turns. And these tiny boats, good news for Tremblay. He's got it back up and running. He's holding on to 2nd position right now because he is in a tight points race. He's going to try to pick up all the points he can here, Mike. But wow, 2 hooks in that 1 turn, Mike. It's going to be a sign of something to come here later today.
That's going to give all the other drivers now some information that they're going to file away. That corner number 2 is going to be a rough place to get to follow, I guess, a tight corner.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So we had 2 wing outs there in turn number 2, but it's all Sebastian Leduc in the Sans Lament, the CS100 checker flag, your winner of heat, and an eventful heat 1A.
Now, a pretty exciting way to start. These guys are probably only in their second race running an engine that's a whole liter bigger than the engine they drove last year. And that could account for part of the problems that they're having in the corners.